Most people believe their lives are guided by conscious choices, but psychology and neuroscience reveal a different truth. Up to 90% of daily actions are driven by habits. Habits are automatic behaviors that the brain programs to save time and energy. They allow us to complete tasks without overthinking, like brushing our teeth, checking our phone, or driving to work on autopilot. While this efficiency helps us function, it also means that much of our life is shaped not by deliberate decisions, but by repeated routines we hardly notice. The science of habits begins in the brain's basal ganglia, a region responsible for storing patterns of behavior. Whenever you repeat an action in the same context, the brain creates a shortcut known as a habit loop, consisting of three parts: the cue, the routine, and the reward. A cue triggers the behavior, the routine is the action itself, and the reward reinforces it. For example, feeling stressed, cue, may lead to eating comfort food, routine, which gives temporary relief, reward. Over time, this loop becomes automatic, controlling behavior with little conscious thought. This automatic nature of habits explains why change is so difficult. The brain prefers to rely on existing neural pathways rather than create new ones. That's why people often stick to the same morning rituals, eating patterns, or even thought processes for years without realizing how much control these habits hold over their lives. In fact, research shows that almost half of daily activities are repeated in the same location and time, reinforcing the cycle further. Habits don't just shape small routines. They influence identity, success, and even mental health. Good habits like exercising daily or reading before bed build resilience and long-term growth. Bad habits like procrastination, negative self-talk, or excessive screen time silently erode productivity and happiness. What makes habits so powerful is their cumulative effect. A single action may seem insignificant, but repeated hundreds of times over months and years, it shapes the direction of a person's entire life. Social environments also reinforce habits. People unconsciously mirror the routines of friends, family, and coworkers. If your peers exercise regularly, you are more likely to adopt that behavior. If those around you engage in unhealthy routines, you may follow without realizing it. This shows that habits are not only personal patterns but also socially contagious, spreading through communities and influencing collective behavior. Breaking free from harmful habits requires disrupting the habit loop. Psychology suggests replacing a routine with a healthier one instead of eliminating it completely. For instance, instead of scrolling on your phone when stressed, you could take a short walk or practice deep breathing. The cue remains the same, but the new routine creates a better reward. Over time, the brain rewires itself, and the new habit becomes automatic. Forming good habits is equally powerful. Small, consistent actions create exponential growth. Reading 10 pages a day may seem minor, but in a year it adds up to several books. Saving a small amount of money daily can lead to financial stability over time. The brain thrives on repetition, and when habits are built with intention, they provide the structure for long-term success. Ultimately, habits are the invisible architecture of life. They determine health, happiness, relationships, and achievements far more than willpower alone. Understanding that 90% of your life is guided by these automatic behaviors is the first step to taking control. By identifying cues, replacing harmful routines, and building positive ones, you can reprogram your brain and design the life you want. If you found this video eye-opening and want to learn more about the hidden forces shaping human behavior, make sure to like this video, share it with others, and subscribe to Dark Psychology for more insights into the mind.